in the chapter. Ready?
So chapters 5 and 6 were all about how newspapers are kind of a thing of the past, which we've read in previous chapters, and how we're kind of in the digital age now. And corporations are having to find new ways to engage with today's audiences and younger audiences and the younger demographic. So they're having to find new ways, like be on social media or create websites that most newspapers haven't done before. And outlets can't control how the readers look at their information, because most of the time today's readers are just scrolling down to the pictures and looking at that, and then they might read it. So newspapers and other news outlets are having to find new ways to kind of grab the attention off of the pictures and get them to look at the words. And so you have to have a good way to navigate your website, because if you don't, then it's going to be harder for people to look at anything other than the picture. And they have to make sure that the systems are crafted in an easy way, because if we can't figure out how to look at a website, we're just going to go to the next one. And that's a good way to help the users and help them get their news and their information. And newspapers aren't the only ones having to do this. Radio and broadcasts are having to kind of find new ways to get their information out as well. Like, they're also live streaming and posting on social media to grab the reader's attention and their audience's attention. And they're doing so because nobody really listens to the radio, and nobody's really watching TV anymore. So you kind of have to, find different ways. We're all on social media, so if we see a news outlet live streaming, then we're going to look at it. And newsrooms are now trying to discover the absolute best way to tell a story. And they're always looking at resources and who is the best and what is the best way to get the information out there. The internet affords exciting new opportunities to convergent journalists to play an active role in their community. And so there's so much that is changing in news and so much that is to be learned. Convergent journalists are constantly having to change, and that's what we've kind of been reading about for the past few chapters, is we have to learn how to do new things. And there's so much that we have to do to grab the reader's attention these days. And so it's definitely a lot, and it's definitely new. So that's convergent news, and we're constantly learning.